This is just going to be a quick overview of a new tool that I just got for my channel. It's actually a desktop cutting machine for cutting out vinyl and heat transfer graphics and other things like that. It's a Silhouette Cameo 3. I've been looking at them for a while, and the price finally came down on Amazon, and I decided to go for one. And there's how it comes. It just comes with a blade and plug and a USB cable and a transfer mat there for cutting on, and that's basically it. Now, I'm not going to try to tell you how to use this or how it works or anything else. There are some really good videos on the Silhouette website that actually walk you through everything, and I watched a couple of them before I even received it after I ordered it, and here I am 5 minutes after I opened the box cutting my first part out there. And this is a Oracle vinyl that I'm cutting it on. This is it's an outdoor vinyl product that's good for stickers and signs and stuff like that, and it's supposed to last up to 6 years outdoors. So basically you put it in the machine, and first you draw it up, and then you put the vinyl in the machine and you cut it. Then you go back with a tool and do what they call weeding it, which is just basically removing any vinyl that you don't want. And I was pretty amazed. The machine really is super easy to use. I was up and running in 5 minutes here. The software, you can download it before you even get the machine. And then you just want to check for like firmware updates and stuff like that. And then, just start cutting. Now, this is like I said, this is a sticker vinyl here. And so basically there it is, all weeded out. Now you have to put a transfer tape on it, because you actually have to pull this material off the backing that it was cut on, and use that sticky back to stick it to whatever you're going to stick it to. Now, I don't have the right tools here. I'm just using a plastic card here to push it down. In the future, I'm going to probably pick up a nice little rubber roller or something to really get a good force in there. Plus, the assortment of vinyl that I bought came with this transfer tape that is a very low tack transfer tape. So I've got a roll of a little bit higher tape coming, so that it'll be easier to transfer it off of there. Also, I just use the factory settings for the Oracle vinyl here, and I did wind up cutting a little deep. That's causing some of my problems here too. But I eventually did get it pulled off and switched over to the transfer tape. Now, I also have some heat transfer material coming too, so I can make t-shirts and other things for my channel. So it should be a fun tool, and I'll no longer have to put John Deere stickers on things that I make. I can actually very easily custom make up, my own. Now, this is my first time. You can see I'm still struggling a little bit, getting it transferred and stuff. But after a couple stickers, it really does get a lot easier. Now, I just have my laptop here. I figured I'd stick this first sticker on here, so I didn't have to go too far. And just going to take a little bit of alcohol and wipe off any of my greasy fingerprints that are in the corner of the laptop there. Make sure that the vinyl will really stick well. And then you just have to, take the sign that's on that transfer tape there, and you get basically one shot at getting it down square and straight. So you want to really take your time, trying to line it up here. And then once you kind of drop it in place, there it is. It's, you basically have a permanent sticker on there, and same thing, try to put some pressure on it to make sure everything is stuck good before you peel that transfer tape off. So I just use that plastic card again there, and then once you peel the tape off, the whole sticker is left behind, and you really do have a nice clean cut and a really nice job. And I was really surprised that within 15 minutes I had my first sticker in place. That really did amaze me how bug-free everything was on this machine. And you can see the blade there in this one actually automatically adjusts to what you set it for in the software. And it is loud, but if you close the cover over like that, it does get quite a bit quieter. But it's really fun to kind of watch it cut the vinyl out as it goes. So you just make sure you load in the right size piece, and a couple minutes later, or a couple seconds later, actually everything is all cut out. So here's the second one that I'm doing, and I did leave the vinyl stuck on that sticky back cutting sheet to weed it this time, and that did turn out to be a little bit easier job of weeding for me. You can see it goes a little bit quicker here, and so that's that's one little helpful thing that I found out. And if you you check out the website for the silhouette, it's pretty amazing what these little cutters can do. You can make all kinds of little cutouts, labels, cards, just about anything that could be cut. So here I am with this is my second sticker, and you can see it actually did get a little bit easier the second time around. I found out you had to try to really hold that backing kind of flat and try to roll it off really good. And I did cut a little bit. I altered the depth of the cut by a little bit, and got my second sticker, and that's what I'm just going to stick on the corner of my truck here. I just want to see how well it'll stand up. Now that I've got this machine, I'm kind of like a dog marking every tree in the yard. So I just clean that off with alcohol again to make sure there's no wax on there, and same thing as the first time around. Just push it down and make sure you got some good pressure on there, and peel off the backing, and you've got another perfect sticker here. And it's kind of limitless what you can design. The software seems to be pretty good. There are a lot of pre-made designs too that you can download and cut, but it's really easy to make up your own, it looks like. There it is, a little sticker on my truck there. We'll see how long that one lasts. And then I took some label paper, and you can actually print out on the label paper and then use this machine to go back and cut out the labels too. It automatically puts registration marks on it, and when you put it in the machine, it locates them and goes back and cuts around the labels, which is pretty amazing. And then I went back and I decided to mark my wife's golf cart. I don't know if she'll be surprised when she sees this, but I just took that logo that I made up there, and I decided to cut it on a bigger piece of silver. And the bigger you cut, actually, the easier it is to weed these things out. Once you don't have to pull out these little fine pieces. It makes it go a lot quicker. Plus, every one you do, you get a little better at too. So there again, there it is. How easy it is to make the stickers, and then got to put it on the transfer paper to move it over to the next, the golf cart. And same thing, you got to peel back the transfer paper, and you can see I'm getting a little bit better already after just 3 stickers. So it's going to be a learning experience, and I can't wait for the heat transfer material to get here so I can do some t-shirts and stuff up too for my channel. So then I'm out to the golf cart there, and same thing, I'm rubbing it down with some rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to stick this right on the front. I mean, I don't know if she'll like it or not, but if she doesn't, I can always peel it off. I just thought it looked cool on there. So, this one's a little bit bigger, and same thing, you get one shot at putting it down. One thing I did find out is this was not an exactly flat surface. It's kind of radiused in 2 directions. So I did wind up getting a couple of air bubbles stuck underneath the vinyl there, and I had to kind of work them out slowly with my finger, and just keep pushing them down and pushing them to the side. But it did go on real nice, and there you go, peeling off that backing there. And there's where the little air bubbles, I'm trying to work them out a little bit. think a couple of them respects the dust that I had on the back of the sticker too. I probably can't get out anymore, but anyhow, so there's another sticker. I just thought I'd show you, what this machine is capable of doing, and I'm not going to try to teach you how to use it, because there are hundreds of videos out there that you can learn from people that know what they're doing. And there's a golf cart. Now I just had to run out and grab my dinner off the grill. It's been butt's been smoking for 8 hours, and it's all ready to pull. So, that just smells amazing. I'm guessing many subscribers to my channel already have one of these cutters, but I just thought I'd show those that don't exactly what it can do, and it's really is going to be a fun piece of equipment to have. Can't wait to get started on some signs for the garden. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.